Hey, everybody!
Hello.
Welcome
See
to the
this
Heroes
works.
Technical
That
Issue
works.
Hour.
That works.
Oh no, I'm having issues.
It's not working.
Hey, Andrew, is your thing?
Someone
Are you
also
plugged
needs
in?
issues.
Oh, I'm in now. There we
I'm
go.
plugged in. I'm
Are you
absolutely
plugged in?
I'm wired in, man.
Are you
jacked
wired in?
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, this is cool looking.
Mm.
I kind of like it. Hey,
Not as bad as a
everybody.
green mustache.
Hey, Sophie Wiley's here, so we can officially start. Hey, Lady B. Hey, Alpha Devil. It is good to have you guys with us.
The usual crew.
Some of our awesome viewers that we have. I appreciate you always coming back and hanging out with us on the Heroes Brush Hour. Let's paint some models. Who's with us today, Andrew? What are we doing? Who's this guy?
Well, we have Spen. We've decided to call him Spen. Spen's painting.
That's his name. That's why we're calling him that.
No. We have his camera's going wonky again.
His camera's going crazy.
Oh
again.
no! Right. Let's try and get rid of that.
Anyway, we have a great guest here who's a phenomenal painter. Dan invited him on the show. I don't know why to challenge me. He's too good for us. His quality, the quality difference is enormous. This guy's gonna blow me out of the water, but I'm here for it. I'm here for you people. To make it happen, and I'm excited. But I'm gonna let him introduce you himself. And
Well, I mean, we can't even see him right now.
I mean,
so
yeah,
he's in
right
there
now.
somewhere.
That's a little bit of a
in
problem.
the fog. He's in the fog.
So I don't
know what happened.
We've been on this call for a good 10-15 minutes already, and his camera has been fine. And then as soon as we start the stream, his camera just goes.
See, his camera's still fine though on the Ninja thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Ninja seems
okay.
fine.
It's only when it's translating into OBS, which does
so the OBS is a problem. So Andrew, fix it.
Let me see if I disable the
No,
camera.
it's definitely a him problem.
Well, that's the wrong one.
It's not a me problem. Let me see.
I don't even know. But anyway,
there it is. It's fixed. It's fixed. Nope.
Oh,
yep,
it's fixed.
Yeah. Problem solved.
Oh,
Okay.
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh, there we go. I just disabled it and re-enabled it, and we're good to go.
Boom.
You might need to do that a couple times tonight.
Yeah.
Andrew, I jumped from James Waffle's channel to watch this fucking lunacy. Please don't make me regret it. You're gonna regret it, but
you'll probably
that's a decision you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life.
All right, let's start
excited.
this. You know what, Spen? Why don't you please introduce yourself? Tell people who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
Tell us what time it is where you are.
So
that's important.
Also, tell us that
it's currently 3:06 in the morning here on the 26th of January. So yeah, I'm in the future.
Yeah,
I am. I'm based in England, so that's why it is the future here.
Totally awesome.
So yeah, I'm Spencer or Spen, and I paint stuff. I paint more than I play, really. I'm on Instagram mostly, so at Spens Painting. I'm on Twitter at Spens Painting, and I'm on YouTube at Spens Painting.
Consistent. I like it.
And yeah, try to keep it the same across the board. Figure that was good for branding.
Branding.
Yeah.
Sophie Wiley says UK, yay! So Sophie Wiley, I'm going to tell you about this, Ben. Sophie Wiley is one of our most loyal followers and viewers.
Watches every show.
And she's in the UK as well, and she is on every stream watching us.
Including our 10 o'clock show, which is like 5 a.m. for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Woo! Spazgar 20 is here. All right. Lady B says, "Fuck that! I'm way in the future compared to you, Spen. I'm in. Oh yeah, Lady B's in Australia, so she is also far ahead.
Far in the future.
So we are. And also,
how Tuesday's going.
I want to tell you about. I want to talk about this though. I want to talk about your shirt, Spen. That's a pretty awesome shirt. Will you kind of sit up a little bit to show everybody the shirt?
I got that one too. We all should have worn it. Do you have one too, Dan?
Yeah.
I did. I left it somewhere. I don't know where it went. The last time
you didn't tear it off?
I might have torn it off, and I don't think the last time I won something. Sophie Wise says that's what alarm clocks are for. Dan, I get it, but still, when my alarm goes off, I don't always wake up. He is wearing the Havoc Cast t-shirt, and I super appreciate that, Spen. The Havoc Cast, of course, is my podcast that I do. Haven't done in a couple of months, but there's about 50 episodes out there on the interwebs. If you search Havoc Cast anywhere you get your podcast, you will find it. You listen to it. It's me talking to different hobbyists. Yeah. And Spen, I appreciate you buying a shirt representing the Havoc Cast here on the Heroes Brush Hour.
Has Spen been on the show? Has he been a guest?
No, I think I need to do that. Yeah. I think I need to fix that whenever I get back to doing it. The last one I did was like last August or something like that. It's been a little while.
Who was it the last guest?
Katie plays 40K.
Yes, yeah.
And before that you had not Graham McNeil.
Graham McNeil.
Yeah.
I had Graham McNeil on movie.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
I mean, I don't think I can top Graham. That's boat.
You know,
podcast.
I've asked a lot of people, and just I'm used to being rejected by people that have like a pretty decent following or have pretty.
Yeah, shoot your shot.
You gotta shoot your shot. That's what I'm doing right now, man. I'm trying to. Veteran Wargamer, what's up?
Let's get these dishes washed. Yes.
I'm all about right now getting people to come on this stream. And I talk to people for a little bit, and then like they just sort of like disappear, every once in a while. And I know people are doing things and stuff, but like I'm okay if you're just like, what, that doesn't sound like a thing for me, man. Thanks for asking. Boom, and then I don't have to like be like, what's going on? So that happens.
It's always a surprise for me too, because I'm at work and I'll suddenly like check my phone. I get like 80 messages in a group text that Dan started with some random guy. I'm like, oh, I guess we're doing another one. And Dan's like, put in your calendar. I'm like, I'm at work.
Yeah. Cool. We've kind of developed that flow though, where I'm kind of like scouting people out and trying to like get them on the stream.
It works.
Yeah, I gotta admit, it was a very smooth recruiting process. Quite liked that.
Yeah,
just like
I sent him,
hey, can I come on the stream? Like,
I sent him a sexy picture.
I won't share that one.
I was like, what do you think? What do you think about this?
Which one?
What do you think about this, Ben?
It was the Jar Jar Binks picture. Was that the one?
More of this where that came from. Like Spens like, well, obviously I'm going to be on this stream.
And you're
I'm worried because if I get on the stream, will you just stop sending me these photos now? Is that how it works?
I won't stop. There's no way.
He can't stop. He has no choice.
Once the floodgates are open, it's just going. It's just going.
That's it.
You can't stop it. What did you guys bring to paint?
I brought a dwarf. I brought a fantasy model. So not a space marine, not a Custodes, not a Tyranid or anything. Got a good old fashioned dwarf. The
dwarf.
Which I think is from Battle from Skull Pass.
So
it's
a GW dwarf.
5th edition dwarf. But I'm excited to paint
it. I did a stupid thing and asked the public to decide what I was going to paint.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be an Ultramarine, which I was all geared up for and really looking forward to. And then the public decided that it was going to be a Necron. And not just any Necron, they want it to be gold and pink. So, that's what we're doing today.
The stupid thing wasn't asking the public. The stupid thing was going into the poll with something that you wanted to do. Yeah. And knowing the public would absolutely just shit all over it and then pick something else. Right. Painting a scale.
Painting a scale. Thank you. Thank you for the follow.
I don't think following this.
I don't think it was. Spen, I don't think it was stupid to ask the public what they wanted. I think it's stupid to do the thing that they voted for.
Always make the public listen.
I think that's like just be like, okay, well, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not going to do it. But I disagree. Yes, I appreciate.
I hear your opinion, but you're wrong.
And Taylor Swift doesn't write her own music.
I got your input, and I choose to ignore it. That's just the deal, man. That's just what's going to happen.
Quickly delete the poll.
Painting to Scale says, coming to check out the chaos. I appreciate you coming by Painting to Scale because I did invite Painting to Scale to come on the show. So it's nice to see you here to check out the chaos. And it has absolutely been chaos so far. But I think we're almost ready to get this clock started. What do you all think?
I'm ready, but I'm not
so.
Guest, so I can't do that.
All right, so Spen as the guest. You tell us when you're ready to go. And whenever you say go, Andrew will press the magic button. The timer will start. And then the viewers will get to start doing their redemptions and making you do weird stuff. I hope you like doing squats. How are your legs?
Pretty okay, actually. Yeah,
pretty
not too
limber.
bad.
Are they nice? Are you limbered up? Have you been stretching?
I don't know. I think it's like they might see stuff waiting for. We'll see. We'll soon find out.
I actually kind of hope they do.
If I just end up on the floor somewhere back there, then
that's good streaming.
Perfect.
All right, whenever you're ready, Spen. Whenever you're ready, baby.
Just give me the word.
I'm good to go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start the clock.
Okay.
It is started.
All right. So now I'm very interested in what the process is going to be here, Spens, since you have a silver model and you've told us that you're going to paint it pink. I gotta find out. I gotta find out what you're doing here.
He has a plan.
What I'm thinking is we're going to do it mainly gold, the model itself, and then we're going to do pink glow.
Pink glow. That's right. Yeah. So we talked about this, about the airbrush.
We did.
About the airbrush.
So
tiny brush, Andrew. Andrew, switch to your smallest brush for 1 minute.
This is a small one. Okay, hang on.
We'll switch to a smaller one.
I'm getting it. This is my smallest brush. All right. Who redeemed that?
I don't know. I can't figure out how to work my machine here. Hold on.
No, I didn't read the chat.
Let's see what's going on. All right, gosh, that's awesome. It's going. You see, that was Sophie Wiley who redeemed that. Polar Muffins redeemed Blind Andrew. Andrew, take off your glasses.
Of course. God.
While you're using your tiny brush.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it now.
I'm blind. Jeez.
I'm gonna let that stack up. I mean, so you're saving some time here. But we talked about this with Spens, that no one has used an airbrush on our stream yet, and I am very interested in seeing somebody. Lady B Miniatures redeemed tiny brush guest. Spen, switch to your smallest brush.
Oh my god! Right, okay, so this is my smallest brush, which is a 10/0. So it's literally
good.
Then do it.
Oh my god! Right, okay. This is gonna. It's actually not working. It's not too bad.
I believe in you. No, I believe in you.
That.
All right, see, happy accidents.
Look at that.
Happy accidents. Love it. Let me see here. Dan built that Primaris ATV. It's time for murder. Yes, the Primaris ATV are really, really cool. I run through them. I think they're very exciting.
Really good.
They are really good for what you get. Andrew, you're done with being blind, and you're also done with your small brush.
Thanks.
So please go on about your business.
I'm going to roll. I'm not going to stop yet.
You two are really into actually playing the games, aren't you?
Yeah.
You go to tournaments and everything.
Yeah.
Which is next level.
Well, I'm getting more into tournament style play where it's like more competitive, and I did run a tournament recently where that was the whole idea, was to be like a competitive event, and I think it went really well, and I'm really enjoying doing that. But lucky enough, I usually get in a game a week typically. Like if a week goes by and I don't play, I feel weird. Like I feel like something is wrong. Let me see. Lady B Miniatures, I'm a fan of Lunacy, so I'm stoked to witness it here, says Painting the Scale. Glad you're here. Hope you're stoked to be on it. Let me see. Alpha Devil and AK, they are mediocre looking, though. But the ATVs, they look awesome. What do you mean they're mediocre looking?
They look okay.
What? It's a Space Marine ATV. Like, what is it supposed
it's
to
like,
look like?
I don't feel like playing Halo. I feel like playing Warhammer,
No, but that's what makes it cool. Blues Metal says those ATVs are no joke. Blues Metal is a friend of mine who I've played quite often, and he's been on the receiving end of the ATVs a couple of times. Spence, you're way done with your tiny brush.
I actually quite like it. Might stick with that.
All right, yeah, stick with it, man. I believe in you. I believe in you. Honestly, if I get one, it's gonna be Halo theme. I mean, why wouldn't you? And make it Halo theme. I think that's the way to go. He said, "No, man, they look goofy as fuck, man." Beg to differ. Agree to disagree. I think they look really cool. New painter redeemed. Big brush guest. Spen, you need to switch to the largest brush you have for 1 minute.
Of course, he said he likes using the small brush in the switch.
One of these?
You shouldn't have said anything. This is the biggest brush you got. What do you got?
The largest one
Boom,
you have.
Go.
Right. Okay.
Spen is immediately regretting coming on
I'm interested in seeing how this is going to work. Like, which one are you painting? Hydrate! Everybody have a drink. I'm interested in seeing. So the big brush is always a little tricky because I have a shitty big brush and it's got enough brushes like sticking off the sides to where I can use those brushes.
That's like immediately dry brush time or base.
I'm just like, let me pretend to dry brush for a minute.
Fortunately, I'm on this these shoulder pad bits, which aren't too bad because they're quite big, and then onto the gun with black. So yeah, quite a good time in that really.
That's good. No, I'm glad it all worked out, man.
Oh yeah, so far. I think the viewers need to challenge me a bit more.
They have, I think so here's the problem, Spen. Our last show was Thursday, and normally we have like the power-up show where we don't have a guest. You're done with your big brush, Spen?
Cool. Yeah, I'm going.
Normally we have the power-up show where like we don't have a guest, so we're just sitting around bullshitting and like taking it real chill, and people are just like accruing points. Spazgar 20 redeemed. Andrew, chug a lug. Chug your drink. You got that bang. He's got a bang on his desk. I want to see you chug that bang. Oh, boo!
So what's bang? Is it just an energy drink?
It's like a shitty energy drink.
Yeah, it's really bad for you. I'm not chugging it. Because remember that last time I chugged it, I was like having like hallucinations, like on my heart was like pounding.
It was like,
that sounds great for the stream.
He was like on another planet. New painter redeemed. Guest, sing a song. Spen.
Oh my god,
us a song.
I can't sing.
That's why it's
none
so
of us
good.
can. But
that's why it's so good.
I don't know what song to sing. What song should we sing?
Hey, in the chat, give us some ideas for songs.
Give him some options.
Give him some
Can you
options.
give us like a good British song, like a classic British tale?
God save our gracious Queen. I don't know the words now.
Sweet land of liberty.
No. No, that
song.
Oh dear. Is that enough? Do I need to keep singing?
No, you need to keep singing. That was like a
Oh my
line.
Yeah.
Get
us-
bring us home. Bring us home.
Long live our
Look, man, you can make up the words and nobody will know the difference on this side. Crumpets and tea.
Hey, that's like the
oh, fucking
Heinz baked beans and fish and chips. That's what we're all about.
Spasgar20 says it's not shitty. Bang. Somebody left a bang in my refrigerator, and it's been there for like a year. I don't know who brought the bang to my house. No, I'm not gonna drink that. I don't even know why I'm saving. I should, but I feel bad tossing out like a whole.
What flavor? Yeah, it's like a $5 drink.
It doesn't matter what flavor they are. They all taste like shit.
Yeah, they're all pretty bad.
They're all terrible.
All right. What am I doing? Colors.
Why are you just resting your hand there, Andrew? Andrew, 1 minute of squats.
Oh, okay.
1 minute of squats.
Do it. Spasgar20 says he'll drink my bang on Friday. Hey, you have at it, man. Go! Squat it out, buddy. Squat
How many
it out.
squats can you do in a minute?
As many as you like.
No. I mean, like, how many do you think you can do in a
how many
minute?
I can do
Yeah,
in a minute?
You're like, how many has he? Have we ever counted? We never count how many squats we're doing.
You
Andrew's
should have a leaderboard for that.
He's busy complaining about doing the squats at
This
all.
is
He's
terrible.
not counting them. JD Hetzer says, send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the queen. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Helping out. He's helping out.
I love how they give me squats.
I just want to let you know,
Spence
Andrew,
never been on the show before.
I just want to let you know, Andrew, that whenever you sit down and get back to painting, you're going to paint with your offhand for a minute.
I see it. I see Zycosis redeeming that. I'm watching. That's one thing I like about squats, because I get to like actually look at you.
Yeah, you can still see what's going on.
Yeah.
I try to paint when I'm doing squats. It doesn't always work out that way, but it ain't bad. What's going on here? Is that black that you're painting on there?
Yeah, so that was null oil into all the recesses.
You're done with your squats.
This is knee. And I've done black on his gun.
Yeah.
I've done some of the gold.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I've kind of done all the base colors really.
You're done.
That's a done model.
All good. No, it's good.
It's
Call
really
it
not done yet. Okay, so 52 minutes to go.
Offhand. Just 1 minute, Andrew.
I've been doing it.
All right. Hey, hey, Andrew.
What?
What's the most ridiculous fact that you know?
Oh, the most ridiculous fact that I know?
Yes, I did say fact.
Oh, God. Let me think.
While he's thinking in the chat, tell me your most ridiculous facts in the chat. Let me know what they are right now.
I used to know a bunch of like crazy, like absurd trivia kind of stuff, but now it's like all over TikTok. Like I'll tell my students like a fact, and they're like, "Oh, I saw that on TikTok." I'm like, "God, it's like stealing my thunder," you know? Like, oh.
So you're saying that TikTok
TikTok is ruining everything.
You were doing it before TikTok, is what I'm hearing right now.
That's right.
So
Like
TikTok
the
is
Cleopatra moon landing thing.
TikTok is like
you know what I'm talking about?
educating your students.
That's right.
Before you can do it.
TikTok is taking
I'm
your
done
job.
with my offhand. What is this?
They took your job. No, you don't. You got 3 seconds left, dude. 1 second.
Oh, I started before you.
All right, you're done. No, you're done. You're fine.
So, a fact. It's not the best one. First one pops in my head.
Go.
Cleopatra was born closer to the invention of the iPhone than she was the building of the pyramids.
That's a good one.
Wild.
I like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing stuff.
It is.
Spen, what's the most ridiculous fact you know? I'll let you think about it while I read the chat a little bit. Lego is the world's largest tire manufacturer.
Yes.
Yeah, you know that one, Andrew? I like how you
do.
jumped in after I already read it. That's how I paint my Grey Knight: silver paint, then oil oil, and red spots done. I think that's a good way to do it. Alpha Devil says, so you could be replaced by a crappy video app now. He could.
I know.
Yes, he has been.
By Chinese. This isn't even me. This is just a weird deep fake.
New Painter says, TikTok is a better teacher than me. Andrew Dart, 2022. Polar Muffins, a Paleolithic 8 Addle can launch a spear through a car door. Is that how you say it? Addle?
What's an owl?
It's like that. It's like a it's like a stick, and you put the spear in the back of it, and you flick the stick, and then the power of it like flicks the spear, and it gets that much power that it could actually go through a car door. Apparently,
what kind of car door are we talking? Because that is an important distinguishing fact. Like,
what car?
Yeah, like if we're talking like an old Land Rover, those have got like tin for doors. They ain't gonna stop anything.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking like some big beefy ass. I don't know. Something big and beefy, then you know that's going to stop it, isn't it?
The research was done in the 50s and 60s. I feel like cars were like built tougher in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, like solid
Possibly. Hey Andrew, I don't want to like belabor it too much, but your model isn't even under your camera. We just see your knuckle.
To zoom in, man. That's why.
We just see your knuckle. No one cares about your knuckle. They're gross and hairy. No one gives a shit. Spen. Most ridiculous fact you know.
I don't know any ridiculous facts, really.
You don't know any ridiculous facts?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know off the top of my head any ridiculous.
Then what are you
facts,
doing here?
I don't really know. I think like the fact that it's 3 o'clock in the morning is kind of a clue that I haven't really got a clue what I'm doing here. How did I get here? Who am I? I'm trying to think of something like ridiculous, but most stuff that's coming to mind is just not really that ridiculous.
Okay.
We're really into the fake hand right now, I gotta tell you. Alpha Devil says, well, if Instagram has taught me anything your kids watch on that will only make them dumber. Yes, or even more dumb. But they were used to hunt mammoths historically. We're talking about the atlatl. Psychosis says he's just got that fake hand on cam. Yeah, it's funny. I think it's really funny.
I love it.
I love it too.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for paint to dry now.
He's got. Are you using actual paint or are you using air to?
No, I'm literally just using it to dry. Yeah, nice. At the moment, I'm just waiting for these contrast paints to dry. Really,
he's breaking all the boundaries.
You know what? We're doing all kind of cool stuff right now.
This is how I paint like a lot of stuff. Because
Holy Fireman, thank you for the follow.
Like, you know, paint it up, dry it off, real quick, and then carry on.
So you usually use your dry brush your airbrush to dry out your paint?
Yeah, it depends on like how much paint's on the model. Like there's probably a bit too much on here to just dry straight with the airbrush, but it will dry it quicker. Yeah. Can you hear it when I'm using it, or is it like
not at all? No.
No, I don't hear anything.
Oh, excellent!
I didn't even realize.
And video broadcast doing the job then. But yeah, I use it sometimes to do it, or hairdryer if it's like thicker paint, or like I've got a heat gun as well, but that just makes a racket, so I don't use that.
It does make a racket. Use a heat gun. Nobody likes to use a heat gun.
Polar Muffin says posture check. You know what? I got to do that because I'm like squashed down big time. I got this cool chair with lumbar
some
support,
good cracks then.
And I find myself just like in a little ball all the time.
Yes. So I've done the gold. I've done some black. Next step, I'm going to do some streak and grime all over it. I think that's
streak it up. That's the thing. That's the thing that you do.
It's like the in thing at the moment. Everyone loves streak and grime.
I haven't got any streak and grime, and I keep seeing it everywhere. And I'm like, if I get that, it's all over for me. Like, Dan will insult Andrew's paint job. I would insult.
He already did.
I would insult it, Sophie, but there is literally hardly any paint on the model for me to insult.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not painting a Necron with an airbrush. Okay.
But I would say that the colors I do see are poorly done. He's one of those kids that can't stay inside the lines when he's painting, like when he's drawing with crayons. Like he actually failed kindergarten because he couldn't stay inside the lines, and so this is just sort of like carried over into his adult life, and he cannot handle. He cannot handle using contrast paint. He should stick with paint by numbers, but also he is illiterate and the numbers don't mean anything to him. No. So really the only thing he should do is maybe get some tempera paint and smash it on the wall.
Like chalky tempera paint. Like
right. Wow. I so need a sub so I can get more points to yell at Dan and Andy more. Yes, you do. Meanwhile, Andrew hasn't even gotten his base coats down. He hasn't. But in his defense, Spen did start off with a silver Necron. I mean...
Yeah, I mean... That was cheating, to be fair. I mean, I could have started with like I could have started with on the sprue. They're so easy, aren't they? Like, there's not really much to them. Like 4 pieces, is it?
I painted one Necron and it actually came out pretty shitty, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But yeah, it wasn't a good Necron. It wasn't a good Necron. Work smarter, not harder. So that's how Andrew became an art teacher.
That's right.
We just described the whole path of his career.
Yes, perfect. Absolutely destroyed.
Oh,
hey, Spen.
Yep.
If you could bring back any fashion trend, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, I'm 31, so
young man.
in terms of fashion trends, there's not really that many that have gone. I don't think that, in my time, that I would necessarily think about. But when I was in high school, I did love those big, massive, like baggy jeans.
The Jinkos.
Yes. I don't know what they're called, but like, that.
Yeah, we had some too.
I wore Jinkos. Be called them all the time.
With the
they're like they're so comfortable. Had so many pockets. They're ace. I'd bring them back.
Yeah.
Not that, I mean, they look terrible. Don't get me wrong, but I'd bring them back.
No, I'm into that. I'm into that answer.
Yeah.
Jinkos were the shit. Like, I had a pair, and I just thought I was, like, the coolest. But I got them when I was, like, older. I was already, like, 21, 22, and I was trying,
like... self-confident about it.
I was trying super hard to, like, reconnect with, like, because I don't want to get into it too much, but I had ended my marriage, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to go get some Jinkos and get me some ladies, and that was not the play whatsoever. Andrew, what fashion trend would you bring back, my boy?
Like starter jackets or like windbreakers? Like, everybody had a Charlotte jacket. Don't tell me they didn't. That teal and purple.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
starter jackets. Like a tight roll, like on the jeans,
dude.
Like just acid wash.
When starter jackets were hot, people were getting like robbed at my school
all
the time.
Hey, give me your jacket, man.
They made it to where you couldn't wear them. Yeah, they made it to where you couldn't wear starter jackets at school because people kept like getting like jumped and like their starter jackets stolen. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
America.
To be fair, there's some really good like 80s fashion from the UK that's pretty good. Like, well, I mean, it's not really from the UK, but like like tracksuits and stuff like that. That like football casuals over here used to wear, which is like my dad used to wear all that kind of stuff. I've seen old photos. Like there's a few different brands that my dad always used to bang on about, and it's like old pictures of him, and I always thought it was really cool. I mean, they're not, but like it's just kind of nostalgic because it's my dad as well. So I like that.
I'm into
I'd bring those back. They're pretty cool.
Tell me in the chat. You guys got to have an answer for this.
Alpha said members only jackets, and to be honest, those never left.
I have a members only jacket. I still have one. And you know where I wear it the most actually is I do an airsoft loadout with my members only jacket because it looks.
Do you go and kill Tony Soprano with it?
It looks. I like wear it with my combat pants, and it's like sort of this like tannish kind of off tan color. It looks cool to me, and every time I wear it, people are like, "Oh, what is that?" And I'm like, "Boom, members only jacket."
It's members only.
And it's like everyone's like, "Members only jacket."
Hey man, if you like it, then that's the main thing.
Spaskar says, so we need to find Andrew a starter jacket. Yeah, we do. We got to get you one, dude.
Like Chicago Bulls, Charlotte Hornets.
General Conquer 7 redeemed. Get a compliment from Andrew. Andrew, will you compliment General Conquer 7, please?
Yeah, I can.
What's up, CJ?
I haven't seen you around the club lately. We're starting to play again, but I enjoy what you have been painting. I see it you post on Discord every now and then, and I'd love to see it in the actual school club. So if you can bring your excellently painted models into the club more often, we can get some games in, and I can compliment you in person.
There you go. I like that. That's nice. Blues Metal says his school banned them too, and that was in Idaho. So I mean, it was just like the hot thing to have, dude. Was those jackets, dude? People were just. Oh man, we used to have a problem with Reebok pumps. Like people were getting their Reebok pumps stolen. Yeah. Polar Muffin says, in all honesty, I don't see any good fashion trends from my time here. Oh, crap. Alpha Devil says, hey, Dan and Andrew, did you fix your merch store yet? No, I totally forgot to fix that. I'm so sorry. We will work on that soon because it's important.
We'll also work on adding members-only jackets and Charlotte Hornets.
Yes, starters.
Gear.
Yeah.
We need a starter jacket, like a Heroes Rush Hour starter jacket.
That would be awesome with our, like, pink and blue sort of neon thing we got going.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I'm into that.
I'd go one.
Sophie Wiley says, what's a starter jacket? Well, Sophie Wiley, my dear, I would say just Google starter jacket. You'll see what
if you don't know, she's not old enough, bro.
It's a big, it's sort of a big puffy jacket, and they're characterized by the colors of the teams that's represented on the jacket. So the arms will be one color, and the body of the jacket will be a different color, and it'll have the logo.
I'm going to Google starter jacket as well. I think I know what you're talking about. But
you'll see what we're talking about. Andrew, I got him distracted, man.
Yeah.
Good.
The
old one too.
No, that's Tyranids.
Yep. I get the vibe. It's like an Adidas tracksuit jacket. It's
just like
similar.
that.
See, there you go. Yeah. I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen, but he's pointing at. He's showing us.
Look at it.
Would you look at it? Would you just look at it? All right, Spen. This is an important question I got for you here.
Okay.
I know you say you don't play much 40K, but you get in every once in a while, yeah?
Yeah, I played a few games.
Okay. Okay. So Warhammer 40K is now an MMA style sport. What song plays as you make your way to the table?
Ooh, that's a tough one. So there's two armies that I really like at the moment, and Black Templars and Tyranids. Okay. Tyranids, they haven't really got. I mean, they're like weird aliens, so they haven't really got a song. But if it was going to be anything, it'd be the Alien theme tune.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Black Templars, I don't know. Like, it's got to be some kind of like some gothic,
like holy chanting or something.
Yeah, something you'd hear like in some scary old church somewhere.
Yeah.
Black Neither of them are great songs, but you know.
Black Templars should have Typo Negative's Black #1 playing. Do you know that song? Do you know it?
I haven't heard it in a long time, but yeah.
Spens a young man. It's just black #1. You know, like that'd be the shit.
Perfect. The perfect song.
I can just see Sigismund walking into the arena.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Andrew, I pose the same question to you, sir.
No matter what army it'd be, I got 5 on it.
Oh shit! Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind of army it is. It could be Sisters of Battle. It could be Orcs.
No, I'm into that.
Matter. I'll just rock up to that in my starter jacket.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I'll be good in the 90s.
Polar Muffin says, I get the vibe it's Adidas tracksuit jacket. Sophie Wiley says, oh, okay. I'm so wrong. What the fuck? Polar Muffin said, it's so much more colorful. JD Hetzer says, not starter jackets, but my high school banned glass bottles because the metal detectors caught all the guns and knives, so people started breaking bottles to stab each other.
Who's breaking glass? Okay, so they brought them malicious glass bottles were weapons.
Yeah. Where did you go to school, man? Let's answer that question. Zycosis loves Typo Negative. Yes, me and Blues Metal were actually talking about Typo earlier. That's right. Uh-oh, is Spen gone? No!
Looks like it.
Zycosis says, I was listening to them today. Let me check the other feed here. Yep, we lost him. I'm sure he'll click back in somehow. Something happened. JD Hetzer says inner city. The inner, what city? The inner of what city, sir?
All of it. all the cities.
Andrew, this is a very good opportunity for you to catch up.
I don't know.
You don't even have the base coats on your model yet.
Look, that's all I need, man. All right, look, lose the tooth, pal. I'm trying to find things that I need to paint. This model's so confusing. It's like so poorly sculpted because like the starter one for like 4th edition or whatever. Yeah, it's like so just a plastic blob of things running into each other.
None of the details are like sticking out. Like just paint the face and the mouth and nose wherever you want to.
Right, pretty much. Like
I want to know in the chat while Spen makes his way back onto the interwebs. What's your entry song? We're gonna make 40K to an MMA style sport. We're already broadcasting it all over the place. Andrew, timeout. 1 minute timeout.
Perfect. Yeah.
Starting now. What is your entry song as you approach the table? What plays?
Spens.
What's your music? Spen. He's just out of the ninja call as well, so he's gonna have to log back on.
That's on Instagram.
Okay, cool. Psychosis says "Walk" by Pantera. That's an awesome song.
Pantera, nice.
New Painter says, I was just looking for that, Sophie. Yeah, like everyone's ready to give Andrew a timeout. You can give him multiple timeouts if you like.
Whatever you want.
You could stack the timeouts, baby.
It'd be Sophie
Wiley says, has to be the Avengers theme for me. Alpha Devil says, should pause the clock. Yeah, we could. Probably not gonna.
Dan, wipe your facial hair.
Oh, am I green again?
Yeah, nope. Now you're fixed.
Oh, that is so crazy. Why does that keep happening?
It's awesome that that's
interactive.
Interactive.
Yeah. Oh man,
Spen
was
he's not responding on Instagram, which worries me.
Into the interwebs. All right, well, you're done with your timeout.
Maybe somebody got him, right?
You think somebody got him?
Oh wait, he's typing. Hang on,
he's typing. What's happening?
He's typing. I'm giving Sophie a little bonus timeout here. No, I'm back in, but it's not working. Oh god.
Tell him to log all the way out and then log back in. Said I'll do and rejoin. Refresh the links. I'll redo it all. He'll redo it all. We're working on it. Blame Brexit, says Alpha Devil.
Good. Yeah, it is. It's a Brexit issue, we think.
Yeah.
We believe. I'm gonna have to go back and like get all the freaking links in it. God. All right.
It's
fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's fine. It's gonna be
We'll
fine.
get him back.
It's gonna be
amazing.
I'm not worried about getting him back. He'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be back.
Oh, he'll be back.
Oh my gosh.
He will be. Oh, he's back on that. Now I gotta
we see
him in. Yeah, you're back here. I've gotta put you in on the shit. Hang on.
Okay.
You're not public yet. You can say whatever you want to Dan and I's
face.
Only we can hear you right now.
You could say awful things to people.
Or maybe
I don't think I'll do that.
All right,
I think I'll play it safe.
Let me see.
Alpha Devil is still bugging me about the clock. No, we're not going to pause it because you know
why? It's okay. I'm putting a Necron. I don't need a pause.
It doesn't have that functionality, but what I will do is I'll add 2 minutes at the end. Hey!
I'm back. I'm here.
Back.
This masterful
Spend
on
back.
the fly.
Yeah.
I'd like you all to know I'm sacrificing my painting time to make this work.
You know what?
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
No problem.
It's all working out together, man.
We've done it. And that's why we do it. Yeah, together.
We've done it.
This is that. Oh, shit.
Let's talk about who's in chat right now. We've got Alpha Devil and AK, Apple Pie Chart, Blues Metal, Curator, Fluid Art, Il Hulo, JD Hetzer, Lady B Miniatures, Painting the Scale, Polar Muffin, CJ1187, Sophie Wiley, Spazgar20, Spike Trap Claire, The Noob Painter, The Veteran Wargamer, Tiz Cloud, Virgo Pros, Warboss Eric, WPFID 5555, and Zycosis are hanging out right now. Ooh. Thank you for hanging out with us and being one with us as we figure out these technical difficulties.
While we fumble through Twitch.
But Spen is back.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Here. That's all that matters.
I'm going to add 2 minutes at the end. Free time for both of you guys.
Free of charge.
Thanks.
Orbital Bombardment by World Eaters would be a popping entry song.
I guess.
Let me tell you guys something. I love that the word bop has somehow come back into like
it's a bop.
The lexicon. Like people say a bop. Oh, that's a bop. Like that's like from like the 50s. People used to say bop, right? Like, and it's back. It's back. Zycosta says, I think
all
Andrew
the Danes
jinxed
love
me.
it.
Oh, Andrew just broke another model. Or Zycosis just broke another model. He said, Andrew jinxed me. Lady B says, what the fuck? What about me, you scumbag banana? Were you not on there?
He said Lady B. I heard him say Lady B.
I did. I said it, didn't I?
He reads the list.
I had
he
to
doesn't leave anybody off.
Lady B is here. Woo!
Everybody say hi to Lady B in chat.
Everybody say hi to Lady B. Say
hi
to
Lady
B directly to Lady B in the chat right now. I would hire Dan to write me a smooth jam while sitting in his high back chair. I would hire Dan to guard my potatoes. What?
Who is saying these things?
Lady B says she would hire me to guard her potatoes. Is that
an Australian euphemism?
Am I meant to take that literally? Like your potatoes are in? I don't know what's happening.
What kind of qualifications do you need to guard someone's potatoes?
Maybe,
but Dan has them. No
like
what they are.
a weapon of some sort. Being able to identify a potato is probably handy.
That probably helps. Yeah. So you know what you're defending.
Yeah. I mean, that's gotta help. Dan, stop drawing attention to yourself. Lady B, that is my entire life. I will never stop drawing attention to myself. That is what I do.
Why do you think we're doing this?
It's the only thing that makes me feel good about myself. I'm never going to stop because I'm a type 3 and I can't help it, and that's what's going to go down every time you come to the stream.
I'm only here because Dan needs like an excuse to like get live twice a week.
I just need an excuse. Like I could do it myself, but that'd be boring. I wouldn't be able to hang out with my buddy Andrew and my new buddy Spen.
It's real sweet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can I tell you though that Spen, you're an attractive man. Has anyone ever told you that?
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
Like you got into the chat. I was like, oh man, that's a good-looking dude.
A handsome son of a bitch.
That's a handsome son of a bitch. This is gonna be some good streaming right here. And the gloves. I mean, I don't know what the gloves.
Yeah, you gotta wear the gloves.
But it's I don't know. I like that too.
It's got like a Dexter vibe to it. I like it.
Sploosh. Hey,
you're
Andrew.
safe on the other side of the Atlantic. So.
Yeah, just barely. Hey, tell me an embarrassing story.
An embarrassing story?
An embarrassing story.
Okay. So I might have told this a long time ago, but I don't think I did recently, or maybe not to you. I can't remember. But I was I know I told you this story. I was the drum major to a like a show band, like you see in Drumline, right?
Okay, yeah.
And like we dance, we get funky. I know I don't seem like the guy that would do that, but I was. Big deal.
I cannot see that at all.
I know.
But I'm trying.
Like I got 50,000 volts of funky flowing through me. It was wild.
I love it.
Watched the movie Drumline. That was me leading the band. So
with
on
a
Friday night,
with the scepter thing,
it's called a mace, but yes. And you stick in the ground, you do like the back band, like southern, show bands, like typically all black show bands. And I've got pictures. I'll show you. Anyway,
I want to see.
So I'm like, in high school, right? So I'm like 16, 17, and I'm the guy doing that in front of thousands of people at a football game. And we have a routine. There's 2 drum majors, and it's called the Drum Major Jam. And before the band actually does the halftime show, you get out there and like do a breakdown, some dance, and it's like, it's wild. Yeah. And me and my buddy Dan, a good friend of mine forever, we're the drum majors. It's like our second show ever. Yeah. And they start playing the music, and we look at each other. Fuck, we forgot the whole routine, the whole damn thing. So we're in front of like thousands of people. We're like we're kids, right? And we're like, we forgot the whole thing. So we're just like just making this up in front. It was awful. It was horrific. But everybody was kind of like having a good time with it, and like making fun of us. But it was pretty embarrassing. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah, that sticks out of my mind. It's very embarrassing, but
that's funny.
In the end, it was pretty funny. Yeah.
Holy shit. Hey, in the chat, Alpha Devil says, sploosh like I'm about to get a prostate exam from the world's sexiest doctor. I'm into that.
Wow.
Sophie Wiley says, he's cute. I agree. My God, Dan and Andy are like Hobby's equivalent of the Real Housewives franchise. Drama, drama, drama. It's not drama. We just love each other.
This is comedic gold. This is awesome.
Gold. Spen, tell me an embarrassing story. Tell me an embarrassing story, Spen. I got to know.
One embarrassing story. I mean, like, I suppose I can tell you about like a couple of embarrassing years. Like,
are you wearing Jacobs at the time? Because that makes it better.
Going back to the big baggy jeans, like in high school. So all my friends were like, in the UK we call them grebos, like just into like rock music and baggy jeans, and they all started growing their hair.
I like a grebo.
So we call it grebo.
Max Grebo.
Yeah. And then I decided to grow my hair, but my hair doesn't grow out straight. Like when it gets long, it starts getting curly.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it'd be a really good idea just keep growing it out and end up with like a proper afro. Nice. I thought it would look great.
Yeah.
Now thinking about it, it just makes me cringe inside every single time. I'm like, I had it for like 2 years. 2 years in high school.
Wow, that's commitment.
Yeah.
That's commitment to it, man.
In high school, I feel like guys don't like their hair curly, like you're saying, but I feel like chicks in high school did curly hair.
Chicks, he says.
They did.
Dames, excuse me.
Ladies.
They didn't.
Hey, I'm gonna let your penance for that, Spen, is to do 1 minute of squats.
Oh, good.
1 minute squats for guests. Go.
1 minute squats. Right. Yep. I can see I've got a space here. Let me move some things out the way. Headphones. I don't think my headphones I can stand up with them on. No, right, I'm going to take those off. I don't hear you for like a minute.
All
right, you get a whole minute.
Right.
Go for it.
Starting from 26:07 on the clock for me.
Go for it. Nice. Dan's camera has gone funny. It has. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just being a real pain in the ass.
I got 5 on
it should come back at some point, right?
What?
My camera's gone crazy, but everyone can still hear me, right?
Yes. Wave your hand from it.
That's what I've been doing.
Excuse me.
That's what I've been doing.
Keep waving, like more furious than that.
Furious hand waving?
Wildly.
What? Why does that work?
It's like 30 seconds, I think.
Why does that work? It's still kind of like funky, but yeah, it's like better.
Did it work?
30 seconds.
Did it work?
It's kind of working. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again.
Say you're welcome.
I can see you waving.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm trying to fix my camera.
It's because your camera's all gone funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because my camera. So I don't know. It's just gonna like snap to all of a sudden. Hey, there you go. We fixed it. Andrew.
What?
How'd you know?
You're
done.
Welcome.
You're done.
Welcome,
you're done with your squats.
Excellent. Oh, we're getting a heat gun.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my hand, my little hand.
Does anyone else?
Time.
Does anyone in the chat have an embarrassing story that they want to share in the chat?
Because we want to hear it.
I really enjoy
please
reading
do.
that kind of say. Sophie
1 minute squats for
Wiley,
Dan.
1 minute squats for Dan. All right, I'll knock it out. You guys just like to see my belly and my whatever. Hey Andrew.
What?
So what's the most random impulse buy you've made recently?
Who's the most random impulse buy? A deep water fording kit for my truck.
So what?
So it can take on water higher than the wheel. Oh, it's badass. It's like such like a thing just to buy for no practical reason.
So you can drive through the water and it doesn't shut your engine down?
Yeah. So,
how often are you going to do that?
Well, we flood once a year, Dan.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, so it is practical, but it's certainly an expense that I just kind of like did because I wanted it, and I'm a boy with a paycheck, and I can afford things like that.
A boy with a toy.
Yeah. That's a good question. I like that question.
You like that question? Spen, I'm going to ask you the same question. What's the most random impulse buy you've made recently? I'm done, baby.
I mean, other than like a ridiculous amount of Warhammer.
That's a given.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're going to be on here, you're going to have a few questionable Warhammer purchases, aren't you, really? Probably this heat gun, to be honest. Like, it's quite expensive, not very good. A hairdryer would have done just as good a job.
Yeah.
So it's specifically 2 dry paints. It's like a heat gun for modeling.
Yeah. It goes up to like 600 degrees. I don't think I should put it up to 600 degrees.
600 degrees?
Yeah.
I can bake a cake.
Mate, this is serious.
Is that Celsius?
No,
it's got to be Fahrenheit. Yeah.
No, Celsius.
That is insanely hot.
Surely that can't be right. I mean, I'm not going to try it.
Let's see. Let me.
Oh, it's like 800 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's like an industrial one. That's like what I would use whenever I'm doing like.
Somebody run the math on that. What is 600 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Because I need to know these numbers.
Like a lot.
Hold on, I'll Google it right now. What is
1,110-ish?
There's no
100 degrees.
That can't be right, surely.
Celsius to Fahrenheit.
That can like melt aluminum.
1,112 degrees Fahrenheit.
Now look up what the melting point of like some metal is.
You don't like don't use that on any of your models.
No. What's the melting point of a Necron? We'll find out soon.
Like 100.
Yeah. Alpha Devil says that's a pro for drywall. Yeah, that's like something I would use to like in the electronics field to like
shrink
wrap on like massive cables and stuff like that. Yeah. That's
probably this. But I've used it. So.
How many models have you melted so far?
Yeah, right.
Touch wood, 0. But I might just do it just to see what happens.
Just like blast it and just like the whole the arms just kind of go
Yeah. I'm melting. It's like Terminator, isn't it? Like just melted into
Be super careful with it. And I will tell you, speaking of embarrassing stories, like I was using a heat gun like that years ago when I was working on some electronics, because I'm an electronics guy. I used to do that in the military. And I had this like adapter on it that like made it to like this thin line. Yeah. And I went to pull the adapter off while it was still hot. And just like burned
barehanded
shit. Yes, I burned the shit out of myself. That was the most stupid thing I've ever done. Because I was melting these, like I was shrink wrapping the cables and doing the thing, and I'm like, oh, I don't need that. And I went to pull it off, and I was just like, threw it across the room, and my skin like on my hand was completely smooth for like weeks and weeks.
You like burned your prints off. You're
like, I literally burned the prints off of my hand. I like had a hard time touching stuff. Like it was all blistery. Like I screwed myself up hard.
That's a pretty bad thing to do.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. To be fair, I probably won't use it that much. Like I said, I bought it because I thought, it might be a bit quiet. Because I thought, if it goes up really high temperature, at low temperatures, it might just be quiet and like like dry off models really quickly.
Yeah.
It still just makes a racket and like, it's kind of useless really. I should probably send it back, but I got it now. So.
Oh my gosh! Hey, I want to know in the chat what you guys. What's your most recent crazy impulse buy? And it's so easy.
I want to know yours, Dan. I want to know your impulse buy.
Mine?
Yeah, what's yours?
What have I impulse bought recently? Dude, like I impulse buy stuff every day. I did buy like this cool rack that I wanted to clip to my stationary bike so I could put books, like a book on it so I could read.
Oh, that's
but the thing I got was like this massive, like, I don't know, like it's got an arm and then it's got like a swing arm with like 1, 2, 3
to like hold the pages kind of thing.
It's for like it's for a laptop. No, like it's got an arm that comes up and then it's got another arm that swings and has like all these like, you know, joints in it, and it's supposed to be for a laptop, so it's like way more heavy duty than I needed, and there's no way of clipping it on my stationary bike like at all. So I actually screwed it to the posts next to my stationary bike, because in my basement I have these massive posts, and I just screwed it to that and like can swing it over in front of my bike, so like while I'm on the bike I can read and do all that stuff. And I didn't think it was going to be that hefty. Like I got the box from Amazon and I went to lift it. I was like, oh my god, like what's in this thing? It's so big and it's so heavy. But I mean, it's super overkill for reading a book.
CJ said absolutely. the only way Dan buys is by impulse.
That's absolutely true. That is absolutely true.
You seem like that's your MO.
Sophie Wiley says Marvel Crisis Core Set. That's not a bad one. I think that's a really cool game. The models are cool.
It looks like a cool game.
Yeah, I haven't played it. It looks really neat. I'd play it. I don't want to buy the set, but I'll play it. Spazgar20 says a Jeep. Painting to Scale says I bought 900 plus melting wax pellets. I have a purpose for them eventually. This sounds like something you could use. Yeah, I could use some melting wax pellets.
Like, what do you make out of wax pellets?
Yeah. I mean, you could make candles is one. Candles. Oh, is it like the kind of stuff that you wax your body hair with?
Oh.
Is it one of those kind of wax pellets? Because those come with in pellets too, because there's like the heater that goes with it. Alpha Devil says $300 worth of camera equipment for streaming and maybe getting cool enough to paint with some dorks one day. Yeah, we got to put you on for February. Zycosa says I committed to buy 4 tickets to Orpheus Capade. What's Orpheus Capade?
It's a Mardi Gras ball for
it's a Mardi Gras. CJ1187 says I impulse bought the new Black Templars box set. Was it an impulse? I think you came in there meaning to
expecting
get it. When you came into the store, I think that's what you had in mind.
It's a very, very good box set, so you know, value-wise, pretty good, I'd say. You know,
is it pretty good?
Cool,
it's better than a heat gun.
that goes up to the surface of the sun.
But here's the thing, Spen. You're thinking of the heat gun still in relation to mini painting in your hobby. Think about all the other cool things you can do with a heat gun that goes up to 1,000 degrees.
Yeah, if there's like a home intruder.
Yeah.
Encase him until the length of the lead.
It's a melting gun. It's literally a melting gun.
Yeah, it's literally a melting gun. Like you can like sit on the guy if he breaks into your house and then just like, you know, burn him. I
literally melt him. You can melt him.
It sounds like torture.
Yeah, it does sound like torture. Ignore that.
I mean, you know, he broke into my house.
You break into your
That's
house.
not your problem. That's not your
problem. You're gonna get 1,000. You're gonna get.
That's not a me problem.
You have a sign on your door, right? Yeah. Do not break in. I will melt you.
Owner owns heat gun. Yeah, right. Heat gun inside.
Yeah. Heat guns are legal in the UK.
Painting the Scale says I make prop potions and things, wax seals and such. I would never wax my legs. Hell nah to that pain. I'm interested in getting like my face waxed in places, like, you know, like my unibrow and maybe like my old man ear hairs that keep popping up. Like I'd get that waxed. Yeah, I'd wax the shit out of that.
Barbers in the UK do that. And they do your nose hair as well. Like they stick like wax up your nose with a stick and pull it out.
Dude, I know I'm getting old because my nose hairs are getting long. Like I'll be
like,
sucks.
It's like the worst thing ever. Like what is that?
It's the worst. I know.
Why?
Yeah. Oh my god,
dude. Getting old is just like not any fun. It's not any fun whatsoever, man. Zycosa says it's roughly $200 per ticket for the Orpheus Capade. So, hey man.
Oh, it's a good time though.
For 4 tickets, he said. Oof. You have 15 minutes left, by the way. I don't know if you can see the timer.
Oh, we have 15 minutes, right?
18 minutes. What did I say? 2 minutes or 3 minutes? 2 minutes.
I don't know, man.
17 minutes.
It's cool. I'm on basin, so after this, it's just doing some glow stuff.
Oh! Sophie Wiley says, "Wimps waxing ain't that bad."
Yes, it is.
Hardcore. Sophie with the hardcoreness. Love it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, he's got the base going on. Andrew put his base on earlier. It looks like snow base, maybe.
It's a dwarf. Yeah, I got a snow base.
Dwarf in the snow. Dwarf in the snow.
That sounds like the name of a play. Quite poetic. Dwarf in the snow.
Dwarfs in the snow.
Peter Dinklage's new
CJ11 is saying, dude, what? Black Templars? Oh, I guess we didn't talk to Spazgar about the Black Templar situation. He's got the box and a couple of characters and stuff. I'm just putting all his information out there. Like, just, boom, killed it. Did it. Spazgar, you got to come to the store on Thursdays one of these days, man. Get back to it. That's where we do the thing. That's where it happens. That's where the magic happens.
Is that where you play?
So I play at there's a local store called Fantasy Books and Games, and I play there pretty much every Thursday if I can. I do have a nice little gaming table set up in my basement though as well, so folks will come over.
Your basement is like ultimate man cave, isn't it?
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. It's just dark and
awesome.
awful.
Terrible.
And, yeah,
it's awesome.
Exactly what Dan thrives in.
It is
dark,
exactly
moist,
the environment I thrive in.
Troglodyte, little short man living down there.
Yep, and I'm dumb because like I did the so I did concrete. I have concrete, but I did like the a resin finish on the concrete. You can buy like that resin that you do like garages and things in. Yeah. And I chose the gray color, which is incredibly dumb because if I drop a piece of a mini and it goes, it's gone. You can never find it again. It's gone completely
until you step on it and it
digs into
your foot.
It turns up a year later.
They all end up like under like the couch and stuff like that. It's just whatever. What's Andrew painting can only see his thumb on occasion, says Sophie Wiley.
I don't know.
You know what? 1 minute squats for Andrew. That's what you get.
You know what? I'm going to put it right here. Boom. Slightly out of focus next to the baby head.
Love it. Get your squats on. Do it. Sophie Wiley, I only shave every few months, so I'd rather not have the pain for something that's personally trivial. I feel you. I only shave every couple of months myself. After Adepticon, I'm going to shelf my AdMech and play Black Templars for a little bit. Spazgar20 says, Dan, I can't because I'm working third and Friday nights. Boo! Boo! Stop working. Sophie Wiley says, shave in the shower daily. It'll be better. You know what? Some people just don't want to shave every day. Whenever I got out of the military, I decided I was not going to shave my face down to the skin ever again. And I don't think I have. Like 3 years now.
Wow, that's impressive.
Like I trim.
Yeah.
I get it, but I haven't used a razor to.
You use the sides, right? You trim the sides or not?
Yeah, I trim the side. I do a whole thing.
It's a whole regimen.
JD Hetzer says, dwarves in the snow. I mean, I guess it's that much likely to be a threat for them, isn't it? Tall snow. It's not so good. You got 2 seconds left on those squats, baby.
I know, Dan.
Right, you're done. I'm just trying to keep you in the right direction, buddy. I'm trying to help you out.
Thanks.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
All right. I gotta paint his freaking eyes. All right. Going in.
Good luck. Speed painting eyes does not sound like fun.
Man, yours looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Did you expect anything less?
I did not expect anything.
I mean, it is a Necron, so it's like you just slap some metallics on and some rusty bits.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, what am I saying? Get out of here.
Yeah, each is a dwarf. It's skin and stuff.
Here's the reason why I'm not on camera all the time now, because Dan made me move my camera, and it puts a shadow right on the model when it's under the camera.
Oh, well,
and all the light, it's actually in focus.
You should have considered that, but it's actually in focus for once.
Look at that lantern. That looks pretty cool.
W Lost Win, thank you for the follow.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's ace. I can't
Andrew,
believe.
That looks
that's
good.
Really, really good.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's ace. Yeah,
I don't know what that timer was for. Bascar20 redeemed 1 minute squats for Andrew.
Hey, I'm gonna try to paint the eyes right now. Do squats.
Do squats. Shut up and do them.
That's it. Do squats. Get out of breath. Try and paint them now.
He was out of breath when we started, though. Spen, you get to a certain age, and everything becomes difficult to do. Your nose hair starts growing really long. You get
your
hair coming out of your ears. It's a whole thing.
I feel like I'm not that far off that now. I'm starting to, I was 31 in when was it? Earlier this month.
30 is
yeah. It sucks, man.
It's where it all starts going downhill, brother.
Yeah. Just like, and then you sound like that, and you do squats.
And you sound like that. Like he gets out of the bed. That's what he sounds like. He bends
all the time.
Up. That's what he sounds like. Andrew Chug-a-Lug from Sophie Wiley.
How much time on squats?
13 seconds.
And
you got to chug a lug when you're done. Painting Scale says, that's me. Don't want to take the time to shave daily. I do not.
Refreshments, yes.
I do not disagree with you.
The nice, refreshing
Andrew,
taste
he
of
does need. We should make like a. You're done. You're done, Andrew. We should make like a throw water in your face thing.
Like just splash on your face, like
splash water. Like if we just had like squirt guns and just like shot ourselves in the face with squirt guns, that'd be pretty funny.
I think it would be funny.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's refreshing as well.
1 minute squats for Dan.
Andrew's gonna have a fat ass after all these squats.
Already have a fat ass.
1 minute squats for Dan. All right, I got it. I like my ass to look good. My ass already looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
My wife just walked in and said, "You're weird." Radler said, "I have a fat ass."
Tell your wife I said hi.
Dan says hi.
Ask her what.
I said hi too.
Tell her Spence says hi.
A lovely British man also says hi.
Oh, I'm lovely. Thank you.
He's lovely.
Well, he hadn't seen you.
Oh, CJ redeemed 1 minute squats for guest.
Okay.
She likes British sounding men, she says.
You got it. He's definitely
British sounding. You want to see Dan do squats?
He's British sounding because he's British.
Yeah, that is true. All right,
I got 20 seconds left. You're starting at 8:40.
8:40, yeah.
Or whatever you started at.
I'm having a great time.
I need to take these off.
Oh man, don't let her see him, Andrew. I don't plan on it.
Let's see Dan so we can judge. What are you trying to see? Oh, my ass?
Give us a spin, Dan.
That might be a weird term of service thing that we gotta be careful about. All right, I'm done with
your ass.
I'm done with my squats. I'll have to put that on Instagram later, and then you guys can upload it or whatever.
Oh god.
Alpha Devil says, "Oh man, don't let her see him, Andrew." Nah, it's okay. She knows that I'm an insane person that's taking her husband down the wrong road.
Oh yes. An enabler.
I'm an enabler. I'm the worst. I'm the worst enabler ever. I'm actually kind of out of breath from that one, to be 100% honest with you.
It's like COVID recovery. I think Spens done. Are you watching his time?
Yeah, no, he's done now. Was it? Hey, you're done. You're done because he's got his glasses off or his headphones off. You need a longer cable on the headphones.
Yeah, it's quite a short cable. Oh, right. Let's do some airbrushing.
Andrew, or Alpha Devil said, "Don't let her see him, Andrew." He said, "Spen, not me." So don't let I got Spen, because then it's all over for you.
Yeah. Oh, the accent, there's no contest.
The accent, yeah, like it's a whole thing.
No chance.
Is it a thing? Is it really?
Oh,
it's a whole thing.
I love it.
You know, if we're not making it uncomfortable, then what are we even doing here, man?
I mean, it's got to be uncomfortable. Like, it's getting down to crunch time, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, you got like
inside the last 10 minutes.
Give me a neutral color. Any neutral color.
A neutral color? What's
Purple.
the one that I like? Brown.
Okay, brown. Thank you. Yes.
No, I'm sorry. No, it's called Steel Legion Drab. That's my favorite neutral color.
Don't have it. Sorry, snake bite leather.
You don't have Steel Legion Drab?
I do, but it's all like gross and like thick.
Steel Legion Drab is like my most.
They don't make that anymore, do they?
I'm sure they do. It's got to be one of my most favorite colors.
I think it's something else now.
Does it have a different name now?
Yeah, I think it's like Baneblade Brown or whatever.
Oh man, you know what? This is a question that I ask on my podcast all the time. What is your favorite paint color? Spen, tell me what your favorite paint color is.
Ooh, Liquitex titanium white ink, because I use it on so much stuff.
I've got
and you usually spray it on, right?
Yeah, I use it with a brush as well. Like, so on this one, I've used it on the coil things on the Necron gun. I don't know what they are. Those ball things, whatever they are. But yeah, I can use it with a brush too. It's quite nice. Other than that, like any particular single color, probably. Well, streak and grime, obviously, but that's not really a color.
Obviously.
If it has to be an actual color.
Streaking around as colors, right? You can get like
grime.
Yeah,
it's like brown.
You burn umber and like
it's a grime color, yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
It's brown.
I want to get some of that Liquitex titanium white thing because that sounds really cool.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Does it have like really good coverage? Like it? Covers
is it opaque? Is it really opaque?
It's very, very opaque.
Oh, dude.
But it's good through the airbrush because obviously you can modulate how much comes out, so you can like make glow effects and stuff like that. Which it's really useful for that.
That's
cool. I gotta paint the eyes. I got cut off from painting.
Yeah, you do.
Eyes.
Yeah, you gotta paint the eyes.
Right, let's do some pink. Where's Volupus pink contrast. I haven't used this through the airbrush yet, so this will be interesting to see what happens. So,
what are you using to the?
God, I hope it oversprays over the whole model.
Oh. Wow.
It's a very welcoming and supportive community here on Heroes Rush Hour. But
I hope you overspray and ruin it all.
Yeah, I hope you spray it in your eyes and it makes you go blind.
It's backwards.
If you drink it, it's poisonous.
Yeah, I hope you ingest some and you have to shit.
Do not get to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Like that. That's the flashpoint of contrast paint. It will literally explode. Zycosis said Lead Belcher is my go-to. Nice.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, Lead Belcher is a good one. Yeah, I use that a lot.
Tell me in the chat what your favorite paint colors are. I want to know by name. Andrew, what's your favorite paint color? Did you say?
I mean, I gotta say, cyan and yellow contrast, right?
Yeah.
Big
brush, Andrew.
Yeah.
Big brush, Andrew.
Big brush, here it is.
Big brush, 1 minute, big brush. Spazgar says, Dan knows my favorite paint. None, because I don't paint shit. That's true. No, what's the, is it the Fang? Is that the color that you undercoat all your models in?
That's a cool color. I like that color a lot.
I would say Spazgar has all of his models mostly painted in the Fang, because I think that's what it's called. Sophie Wiley says, Evil Sub-Zero Scarlet. Moot Green. Evil Sun's Scarlet. Okay, I was going to say Evil Sub-Zero Scarlet.
Her typos are so bizarre.
I love it.
I live for it. I'm here for it.
I would like to have a conversation with Sophie Wiley in real life.
What if she really talks like that in person?
Real words. Yeah, what if she just... What, does she
Evil
just say
Sub-Zero Scarlet.
And you're like, what? She's like, oh, I meant Suns. Painting the Scale says, Morfang Brown, it's the best. Ooh, Shabti Bone. Ooh, Shabti Bone is a classic.
Shabti Bone is a good one.
I like Pallid Witch Flesh.
Oh,
that
dude.
Kind of off-white one. I love that one.
I will tell you, I also love Pallid Witch Flesh, but every pot of Pallid Witch Flesh I've ever purchased has gone shitty, super quick.
Yeah, it goes very lumpy very quick, doesn't it? Yeah.
You're done with Big Brush, Andrew. Yeah, it's like I bought it and it's been lumpy before. Just open it up and it was already. Painting Yellow says Everland Sunset. Well, your name's Painting Yellow, so I guess that makes sense. Sophie Wiley says it's too early to type. Spazgar says wanted to paint my Jeep in that. Oh, dude, if you painted your Jeep in the Fang, that'd be
expensive.
Color match it, yeah. Oh. I mean, don't use the actual spray cans. Yeah.
Spare no
that's it. You've got to use the GW paint.
Spare no expense.
Welcome to bankruptcy.
Yep. Okay, that's about a two square foot spot.
Yeah.
Pallid Witch Flesh is another staple of mine. It's just a really cool color, and you got to use it on your Dark Eldar or Chikari or whatever the hell people call it.
I painted the pupils and it came out right the first time.
Oh, look at you!
Oh yeah, baby.
Nice, well done.
Let's start glazing this face.
Now, Spen, I saw the airbrush.
Yeah.
What's the verdict here?
Yeah, it worked pretty well, to be fair, with the Volupus pink. I mean, it's like, I think you can see it on camera.
Yeah,
quite pink.
Oh yeah.
What I'm going to do now is a
little lower.
Yeah. Go back over in some white and then go back over it again. So then you get two different shades of pink, basically, some darker and then some brighter. So, yeah, should still got time. Oh,
it's nice to have nice to have a real painter on this show. I'll tell you.
It is. It's refreshing.
We're all real painters. If you enjoy it, then you're all real painters.
Dan's including himself in that list. I'm gonna have you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm amazing.
Your quality being amazing and being a painter are irrelevant, Dan.
That's true.
Unrelated.
I'm irrelevant.
You're largely.
No, you've been a very good host.
CJ1187.
Went to squat for how long?
It's about 2 minutes, or you did two minutes of squats. Yeah, CJ1187 says Havoc Pink is his favorite color, and they don't make Havoc Pink anymore, which is very disappointing. And I still am upset about that.
Is there a knockoff by what is that company that makes the knockoff GW colors, like the old ones? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Instar, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Instar is the company that made Havoc Pink.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. But they
no. Yeah, that was the one named after you, right?
Yes, it was the pink that was named after me by Instar Paint, and I was very excited about it. And
that's
then,
cool.
Yeah, it was really cool because for a while there, probably 4 or 5 years ago, I was painting everything pink. I had a pink Eldar army, and I had pink Space Marines, everything. And then they decided to call a paint Havoc Pink because they're a smaller company and they're cool like that. And
that's really cool.
Yeah, they've since discontinued it, Spen. I'm very upset.
Oh, that's less cool.
That is way less cool.
Wait,
I
play
agree with you.
Star. Get it back. Bring it back.
I know. Well, they've switched to this like mix your own paint color model.
Yeah.
Now.
So it still exists technically, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could
can make it.
I mean, I don't think a lot of people are rushing to the stores to mix up their own Havoc
Bring
paint.
back Dan's paint.
Havoc pink. Havoc pink. Alpha
I think
Devil
they
says
should.
Retributor armor is a favorite, but I really like Mechanicus Standard Gray. I find myself using it more than not on models. Or if we're going back in time, the best color is Warlock Purple. That's a good color.
I don't like Mechanicus Standard Gray because when I prime something with it, I feel like it's not primed at all. Like it's still like the
Because
gray
it just
plastic.
looks gray. Yeah.
And psychologically, I just can't work like that.
We're at our 2-minute overtime, and I'm starting the clock now on the 2-minute free overtime. Because of the technical issues we had with Spen, 2 minutes. 1 minute, 48
I
seconds.
think that might be pink enough.
Technical issues.
Cool.
We had some technical issues, but we worked it out,
We did.
baby.
I think Chrome just crashed and decided it didn't want to be live anymore.
It didn't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just didn't like me anymore. It just
It didn't like what you were doing.
no.
Psychosis says, "Damn, tonight is not a productive night. Breaking models, losing paint is just frustrating." I agree with you. I break models all the time.
Yeah, it's the worst when you're like halfway through painting something and then you just like knock an arm. and
Did
it
you see the
cracks
stream
up
like
and
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that, but
I
Which one was that?
just
Who was
finished a
that with?
model
Was it just
and my model just exploded, pieces everywhere,
Yeah,
like in the
he
last
broke
minute
it.
of
He
the stream. Yeah.
Broke the shit out
But
of it.
I fixed it and glued that together in like 60 seconds. It was wild.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It was you could hear the sound like we were watching it, and all of a sudden it was like
Crunching, yeah.
crunch. I was like, "Whoa, what was that?" And he's like, "No!" He's like screaming. 55
Why?
seconds left on the overtime clock.
I think I'm done.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna say I'm done.
I think I'm done as well.
Spen is gonna sit back and have a cup of tea now.
Yeah. Tea.
Actually, try to
Sophie
focus
Wiley
this
says, "I
stupid
tend to
camera.
use Wraithbone mostly for priming." Yeah, that's a great
See,
color.
why doesn't this? Why is it?
You
not
need to get
autofocusing?
something black and plain because it's still trying to like
that.
it's trying to like focus on your hand because of all the things that's going on with your hand.
See, it's like going in and out.
I mean, it's yeah.
Okay.
It's the light. It's because the light's not directly
The
on.
lights. It's just there's a lot of things going wrong.
There's a lot
with
of
this
problems with what I'm
situation.
doing right now.
But you know what? 10 seconds left on the clock.
I
You
promise
guys
it looks
look
good. Look at that. You see the detail on that?
Sophie Wiley says it best be Tetley's Spen. Make sure you drink your Tetley.
Definitely tea.
There we go. Time is officially
there
up.
we go. Oh, wait. It was just in focus.
You know
Just
what?
like in and out.
Andrew, I'm going to say...
Like, what is it trying to focus on? There's nothing else there to focus on. There's literally
It's
nothing.
not focusing. Oh,
This-
is that focused?
This is great streaming.
I think it might have.
This is what are we doing? Just
All right.
I know,
I'm gonna-
just like fiddling with the camera and
I'm going to tell you what we're going to do now, Spen, is
Okay.
I want you to take a picture of your model
all right.
and post it on Instagram using the hashtag #OneHourHero, and we
Yeah.
will pull it up on stream. I'm going to type in the hashtag right now. If you were working on anything during the stream, painting along, building models, whatever it is, I want you to post a picture of it on Instagram. Use the hashtag #OneHourHero. We're going to pull it up on stream. We're going to see what everybody's been working on. And then once Spen and Andrew both have their picture up, we're going to start the poll. And you are going to vote on who you think the best paint is of tonight. And I want to tell you, I think it's going to be close because they both look really good.
And thank you. That's the first compliment I've gotten in like 6 months of doing this.
You know what? Yours looks really good, man. I'm pretty impressed. Lady B says,
I'm not really that impressed.
yawn.
Yawn.
I mean,
Why is that phone?
thanks, I guess. How do you react to when someone says yawn and you're just
don't know.
giving your all to provide an interesting show to watch? I don't know. Maybe I go and rethink my whole life. Spazgar20 says, it's those ghosts, Andrew. Actually,
Ghosts?
I gotta
yeah.
say, yeah, it is. This is probably like one of the more, low-key parts of the show is whenever our guests and our painters are taking photos, putting them online.
Well, I'm done.
But it's a necessity.
One.
And it's online.
Oh God! Freaking Twitch is popping. Ah, get out of here. Oh.
1 hour hero. Is it
Number
number one?
So number one,
Number one.
HOURHERO. So if you're watching,
Share.
you got something to share that you worked on during the stream, we want to see it. Put it on your Instagram as a post, not as a story. If it's a story, we won't see it.
And
But we
there
can pull it up by
is.
post. Yeah,
my
baby.
Oh man, I posted a story to like hype up the stream and it never posted.
Oh.
No wonder nobody's here.
What? We have 30-something viewers right now.
I'm kidding. Nobody that's here matters.
Noob Painter, boom, posted. Noob, I appreciate you. Dude's always like, he's always putting himself on the clock, and it's awesome.
Always on it.
It's
right,
awesome.
Let me get out of this.
Spen, I gotta ask you a question here. This is freaking me out. Does your camera follow you?
Yeah, it does.
Does it have the autofollow thing? Yeah.
What?
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah, only to a certain amount, like this.
Spen's,
I know. I know. I gotta put him back.
Spen's on a 3-person screen.
I'm gonna get him. Hang on.
Boom. That's freaking me out. That following you camera, like.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's on. It's just on NVIDIA broadcast. So like, it's one of the things that you can. Set up on it. And
So it's not even the camera itself.
No, just on the software. Does it automatically?
What
it's pretty cool.
What a time to be alive.
To be fair, my face camera's pretty rubbish. It's actually like an old Logitech webcam.
But it still does.
Oh god. Got him in.
But it still works. There you go. We got him back.
Hey, we're back. Cool.
And we are back.
1 hour hero.
How do you feel about Spen? Have you speed painted before?
Yeah, a bit. Like, not to like a certain time limit. So, when I've done it before, it's just like see how fast I can do it, really.
Yeah.
Which is fun, and it's a different type of challenge.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it threw me having to paint a Necron in gold and pink when I didn't really know. I didn't have
it looks good.
Like a
I like
decent pink. Thanks. The pink is interesting. Not sure I'm a massive fan. Not the colours I would generally go for a Necron.
No, I think it looks cool as shit.
Dan loves pink, so it looks great.
I love pink. Yeah, yeah. No, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
And look at the base.
Yeah, you got little bricks on there. What is that?
It's like scale modeling bricks. They're just like little. I don't know what they're made out of, like plaster or something. And, you get them in the bag, obviously, and they're just like these little bricks.
I'm very pleased with this dwarf. I love it.
Cool.
I love dwarves.
Eat one.
I don't think that's safe.
It looks like a Pez to me. So...
Bones 1242. Thanks for the follow.
Bones 1242. Thank you. It looks like a Pez to me, and I think you should eat one. And I like the little razor wire on the thing too.
Yeah.
Look at that dwarf.
Look at that little fellow.
Look at this dwarf.
Jolly little fellow.
Look at that dwarf.
Excellent.
Dude, the glow.
Oh man, you killed it.
Yeah, the glow on the lantern.
That's amazing. You definitely won.
No.
I mean, it's just the thing is, it's two different styles.
Two different styles.
Mm-hmm. Mine's all gunky. Yours is really nice and clean and really good.
I like the good. Keep hyping mine up. Good. Yours is bad. Mine is good. That's good.
It's really good. And the flames look ace. And the lantern.
I think it's decided because New Painter said, I'm shocked. I'm voting for Andrew, and it's not as a joke pity for once.
That is, that kind of sells it. It says it, really.
I mean, that really...
I gotta go.
That's like the tagline for the show now. Like, I'm shocked. Yeah, I love it.
I'm shocked. I'm voting for Andrew, and it's not as a joke pity for once.
That is hilarious.
That's going on my.
That is hilarious.
Byline for my.
If you're watching,
the new painter's done a really cool little.
Yeah.
Here, I'm
Andrew.
gonna pull his up because he always does amazing work.
Yeah. That's really good.
It's a Slurm soda machine.
What?
Oh. Man.
That is so cool. Okay. New Painter wins.
All right, so all votes need to go to New Painter.
New Painter wins.
Who won the stream tonight?
Yeah.
Dude. That's amazing. And see, my favorite thing about what Noob does is he always takes the picture right as the timer starts, and then he takes the picture at the end.
Yeah, that's really good.
No.
And that's just epic as hell.
It's like a ransom shot, like a proof of life kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's like I took this
like
today.
A newspaper. Yeah.
Your kid is still alive. You're like, give us the money.
I like that.
It's violent. I don't like it.
CJ says, this is difficult. I like both of them. I agree. Alpha Devil says, unpopular hobby opinion. I hate razor wire on bases. It's the Instagram voiceover of reels of basing materials.
So, I'm gonna back up Alpha on this. I am not a huge fan of razor wire, not for that reason, but because of the way it looks. Like, to me, I just see the coil around the thing, and it doesn't look like barbed wire, razor wire to me.
That's
like
fair.
It looks like just twisted wire.
Twisted weird metal.
Yeah. Maybe if you like rusted it up or something, it might look cooler.
I'm gonna disagree.
Right now it looks horrible.
I'm gonna disagree with all of you. I think it looks cool as shit. I actually bought razor wire that was like for scale modeling for like World War II stuff, and it was actual razor wire
cut
on like a card
or whatever. Yeah.
Like the etched stuff that's like
yeah. And it got stuck on absolutely everything, and I could not work with it. Like it got caught on everything. It got caught on my table I was working. I got caught on my hand. I dropped it on my leg, and I got caught in my jeans. So I never used it.
I tried it, and it just couldn't get it to work because it's just like got stuck in everything. Trying to actually stick it to a base did not work at all.
Yeah, it won't stick.
Warbus Eric posted this, which is probably the least complete model we've ever seen on Warhammer Hero.
I love
it. That's like
his,
like most of a zoanthrope.
It's a neurothrope, I think.
Oh, neurothrope, the HQ version, isn't it?
His quote
without any
is,
arms.
"We thought there might be a brain bug on P," which is
nice.
There it is. There it is. Quality work. 10 out of 10. Better than new pinners. I believe that's everybody. If you posted something and I haven't shown it off yet, let me know. Dan's gonna pull up the vote while I pull this. Oh, he already pulled up the vote. Oh,
no, the vote's
live.
going, dude. The vote's going. You see, it's 9-8 in favor of Spen right now. CJ says, I think we used that on my display board for Adepticon a few years ago. Did I give it to you? Did I just be like, hey, take this and put it on your display board because I'm tired of messing with it? Spen is now ahead 10-9, Andrew. It's very close.
It's very close.
Not worried about it.
I honestly think yours is better, though, with the lantern and everything and the candles.
Yeah. The lantern looks really good. I'm like, it's got like a glow to it, and I'm just impressed that he did something like that.
It's movie magic. It's there. There it is.
It's just
there.
Really
it is. Just in my soak it in.
There it is. You know what?
And his pupils are like nearly on his eyeballs.
Almost, yeah. See, I couldn't tell if it was an eyelid or an eyebrow up there.
It's really hard, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I also need to be clear. That's a dwarf, so like the picture is gigantic, but this model's like this big. It's teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Trying to get it back by doing the wave.
It's not big.
I'm doing it. You guys are tied
faster,
now.
Dan.
Faster? It's got to be faster than that.
It needs to be faster.
It's making my arm tired.
He's small. Like your dwarf is smaller than your eyeball.
There he
is.
There we go.
You're gonna paint an eyeball on something that's smaller than your eyeball.
It's kind of working now. And I got like that is what's happening. Oh my god.
Faster, Dan. You have to shake your head back and forth.
I'm going into. It's like I'm going into like this like other dimension. Like I'm being sucked into the internet. I'm part of the Matrix now, dude.
Dan, the LSD's kicking in.
I mean, I actually don't mind it so much. This is really fucking cool looking.
I like it. Like your mouth looks weird. Oh,
yeah, you can actually see my mouth moving, so that's pretty cool.
So what you got to try and do now is paint a model so that it looks normal when the camera goes like that.
Ooh.
Have you seen? Do you know Louise Sugden, who works for Games Workshop?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you seen the inverted model she did?
Yeah.
It's like,
no.
Oh my god. Yeah, so it's like a pink horror, or like a blue horror, pink horror, whichever one. And then she's painted it so that it's inverted. So like, if you bring up a photo of it and then you invert a photo, it like is the actual colours that it's supposed to be.
Right. It's like in real life, it's the negative colors, but flip the photo,
Yeah.
And I think she's doing a whole army like that, right? Like the whole Chaos Army, I think, is being painted like that.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Her shit's so next level, dude. Like,
Dan's on that 90s porn channel.
Yeah.
Scrambled porn channel.
Yeah, I like the scrambled porn channel. Is that a nipple? Is that a nipple?
What is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Remember that, like pirated cable, like actually like cutting into the wires and shit.
Of course, I remember pirated cable.
Yeah, that was like your job.
It's like, you know how you like have the cable splitter. It's like, how many cable splitters can we?
Yeah,
put
like the whole
thing?
neighborhood is like in on the stem. Yeah,
there's like 2 people that actually have cable, and everyone else just split off. Hey man, let me.
Hey, while you're up there, here's $5. Can you can you connect it for me?
Go ahead and split that cable. Can you give me HBO? Oh, it's Andrew 13-10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't really have cable in the UK. We have like Sky, which is like antenna dish sort of thing.
Dish.
But yeah, we don't really have cable. Like there's a company called Virgin. Like they do broadband and they do TV as well.
Yeah.
But that's probably the closest thing to like cable, but it's not really that popular really. Most people now anyway just like Netflix, Amazon.
Yeah, stream everything.
Right, streaming, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like normal people, yeah. Who has cable anymore?
No one.
No.
I would venture to say almost nobody in chat has cable.
I
if you have cable, let me know. I'd be very curious to know if you still have cable. I love that my mother-in-law has cable because I use their login to get like HBO and stuff. Awesome. Thanks.
Did HBO do a streaming service on that?
Yeah,
I'm not paying for that though. Yeah.
It's like called
it's wrapped up with our cable.
HBO Max or something like that is what it's called, right?
Okay.
Yeah. You get all the cool HBO shows that no one. HBO used to be hot, and now I don't think it's like.
HBO's pretty good now. They bounced back. They bounced back. They got a lot of stuff.
So Game of Thrones is like the last big HBO thing that I can think of off the top of my head. Have they done anything since then?
I mean, they had like Dune and like all the big movie releases that come out on HBO.
Oh yeah,
right. Yeah, so like they had the big blockbuster movies, like hot sellers, right? Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Andrew's up 14-11.
Ooh.
As he should be.
I convinced my parents to drop cable 6 months ago. LOL. Psychosis, that's the mistake. You drop it yourself and make your parents keep it, and you keep their login information.
I'm going to tell you, we have a completely democratic process where you can pay for extra votes using your channel points or bits.
Yes. Don't feel bad when you lose, or if you lose.
You know, it's
so close.
Skewed democracy. It's what we live by here on the Heroes Rush Hour. Spen, I got a question for you, and I think this is pretty interesting. So, like, as an American, I grew up watching British comedy shows and just thinking it was like the best thing ever. So I like absolutely love British comedy. Did you grow up watching American comedy shows and watching American comedy and noticing how different it is from British comedy?
Or like people that are like, oh, I watched The American Office.
No, not so much. Like, I think we just watch both, to be honest. Like, we watch like all the American stuff as well. Like, mainly cartoons. Like for me, when I was growing up, is like they're all American cartoons. And then
like which ones?
I got a bit older.
What did you watch?
All of Cartoon Network was like it's just all American cartoons, isn't it? So like, all of that, like,
Japanese cartoons too.
There's some of those on there as well. Like but like Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was Cow and Chicken. Love that. I Are Baboon and
Cow and Chicken.
Cow and Chicken. It was ace. Could never see the parents. Like the parents were just like legs, weren't they?
Yeah. Is it like? Did it feel like that you were watching American shows? Like, was it like, oh, I like this American show?
That's interesting.
But it's like, it's not that you thought it was like American. It's just like wasn't how things are. Like
it was like Cartoon World, and that was how they did the thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I suppose like as you get a bit older, and then you watch like stuff like Friends or whatever, then you realize, oh, actually, it's because that's how it is in America.
Did you watch Friends? Was that like a big thing in like the late 90s or whatever?
I didn't watch it when it was like first coming out. I think I was a little bit too young for it then. But then, I've watched it since. Like, it's good. It's alright.
When did that come out? Like 95? 96?
Like, I think earlier than 95. Holy shit.
Early 90s, I think it started, didn't it?
Early 90s, yeah.
It was going until like early 2000s, mid 2000s, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So I regret to inform you, Spen, that Andrew did win 15-11.
Ooh, high five.
Congratulations, Andrew.
High five. Oh, I've only got
Everyone clap.
Well
there
done,
you go. They both looked really good, dude. Like that was a tough one. That was honestly a tough one, and I like that. I like that we gave the viewers a tough choice to make. Yeah, usually it's pretty obvious, and then everybody picks the one that looks worse.
Dan is still bitter that Alexa won.
I'm never gonna let that. I'm not gonna let that go. I'm not gonna let it go.
That one cut you deep.
It did cut me deep. It was like just red with some black here and there, and
it was probably the worst model that's been painted.
It was a landslide. It was a landslide victory on her part, and
it was like 60 to like 10.
I disagree.
Dan is only a fan of the votes.
I'm kidding, Alexa. I love you. I'm sorry, but I just disagree.
Friends can disagree, Dan.
That's right. We could do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good sign of friendship that you can tell her that she's wrong, you're right. She has to deal with it.
Absolutely. You got to deal with it.
Deal with it. Yeah.
You got to deal with it. Zykosa says the vote was rigged. The Russians hacked it. CJ says we just cut our cord last year when Charter came through offering 1 GB internet. Nice. Whose line is it anyway, says Alpha Devil. Is there like there's British versions of shows. People always ask me, do you like The Office? And I always say, the British version or the American version?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well,
and you never watched the British one, but you got to say that anyway.
I always say I prefer the British one just to kind of take the piss out of them.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they're so different. Like, they're completely different types of comedy. Like, the British one's just, like, really cringy. Like,
yeah.
You know, David Brent is just such a... Like, you just can't stand him, and he just does the most worst things ever. But the American one's just like way more wholesome, I think. Yeah, goofy.
Yeah, that's probably a good word for it too. Like I love British comedy and like I grew up watching that stuff, and like I try to get my wife to watch it, and she just does not get any of it. Like,
what's your favorite?
Oh man, like I grew up watching. There's this show called The Young Ones. You ever watch that show?
Yep.
Super old show, and I grew up like watching it. It's just this comedy about this group of like college students that like hang out, and they're just all completely like, it's just wacky. It's like super bizarre. You know, I would watch that. I would watch Blackadder.
Except in England.
No, it's more like it's nonsensical, like nonsensical.
Yeah.
And then of course Blackadder was like one of my favorites, and that had like a bunch of iterations. And like I got into Mighty Boosh, and that's got its own thing, and like
Boosh is great.
Dude, so shows like that, and of course I grew up watching Monty Python and all that kind of stuff. The In-Betweeners was another one of my favorites, and my wife tried to watch it, and she's like, I don't get what's happening.
See, I feel like The In-Betweeners is probably one of the ones that's just hardest for people outside of the UK to get, because it's just like, that is British, like,
it's like
sixth form school kids. Yeah, it's just like, that is, they've got it so spot on.
How did you get into that, Dan? Was like your dad into it or something? Like, or did you just like stumble upon it? Like,
I don't remember what it was, but like,
there's no way you just like found it on your own, right?
I really did. Like, I feel like there was like a channel that would show all those old shows like super early in the morning, and one day I just got up, on the
cable
weekend,
access kind of thing,
and I started watching. Okay, so I did live in Australia when I was like 14 or 15 years old, and a lot of that culture sort of like, you know, it's they kind of share back and forth a little bit, you know,
similar accents.
Well, not that, but just like a lot of those like shows that were being shown in the UK at the time were also being shown on Australian TV.
Yeah, right.
And so I started watching a lot of that stuff from there. But also I remember just being young and like turning on the TV super early and thinking I was watching a cartoon, but I was watching Monty Python with their weird ass cartoon things in between, and just being like, what the fuck's happening? Like, this is amazing.
This is awesome.
Like, So my daughter, she really likes British stuff too. We watched Taskmaster. Like, we watched like all of Taskmaster recently, which is like this great comedy show where they have these comedians do like these crazy things.
I love it. And is that a recent show, or has that been on for decades? Like, is that an old show?
I don't know. Right? The one I saw was like the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. It's, I don't know how long it's been going on for. I've only really watched it sort of recent-ish. So I don't know. It might be one of those shows that's like been around for ages, and it's just had a revamp recently.
Yeah,
like they seem to do that quite a lot at the moment. Like, they'll take an old game show, like Countdown is a good one, and then they'll get a bunch of that'd be good, and they just get like a bunch of comedians and just get those on there. There's one of the I think it's Storm, one of the female gladiators. She lives not too far from here, and she goes to one of the gyms close by, and she's like a female bodybuilder now.
Yeah,
she is.
Next time you see her, invite her on the stream.
Yes.
I know these two American guys really want to have you on that painting
stream. Yeah, gonna kick my ass, literally.
Oh man.
Sophie says that she just stumbled on your Instagram, Spens, and I need to remind everybody to go check it out if you're not. Follow Spens Painting. Spens Painting.
So let's get down to the bottom of the show here. Spen, did you have a good time?
I did. I had a very, very good time. At first, I was like before the show, I was like, I was thinking about painting. I was like, I need to get everything ready. I want to, present well. And then you two are just such great hosts. Just settled me in, and
it's casual, man. We just
it was great.
Dan's trying to hug me through the
camera.
That's how honestly, it was really, really good time.
Awesome,
really
man. I'm super glad you decided to come on the show.
Thanks very much.
And remind everyone who you are, what you do, and where they can find you. Where you are.
I am Spens Painting.
What time it is?
It's now 4:37 in the morning.
Woo!
So yeah, I've been up for over 24 hours now. So
fucking awesome.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you. I think that like isn't that like a really bad thing and it kills some brain cells?
No,
when you
it's
do that?
fine. It's fine.
We hope so. Yeah.
You
Makes
just
it good viewing.
gotta keep your brain wet.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
You need more of these.
I don't think I do. So yeah, I'm Spens Painting. I'm Spens Painting on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, MySpace. I am actually on Facebook, but I don't use it very much. So yeah, but you can find me at Spens Painting on all of those. I paint stuff. I play very occasionally. Underworld is my thing at the moment. That's really good fun.
Okay.
And yeah, that's me really.
And you paint awesome models. Everything you do looks great. Because when Dan invited you, and I followed you on Twitter for a long time, and Instagram for a long time. But when Dan said that you're coming on the show, I'm like, oh, let me check this stuff out. And it's like, oh my god,
like awesome, mind blowing stuff. It's like,
but now that I won tonight, I'm never gonna let you forget that.
No, as you shouldn't. It should be a badge of honor.
I'm not going to. It is. It is. A badge
I might get a trophy, and I might send you this Imperial Fist that I've made.
No, please
mount it and just send it to you.
Look at what I did. Look at this. Yeah, look at it.
Way
but
better
you can
than
look at it and you
anything.
can go, I beat that guy in a 1 hour speed paint challenge.
That's right. It's an embarrassment for me.
I'm gonna send it to you.
It's amazing.
I just need to. I'm gonna address it to Dan in Louisiana.
There you
go. No, Andrew in Louisiana.
I'm only there every once in a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once a year, maybe.
The lack of sleep is now showing because I don't know
It
who I
is.
am.
Sophie Wiley says you'll have to come back and challenge Dan. You've got a new fan in Sophie Wiley Spin.
Oh,
and
thank you very much.
let us go ahead and raid Strain Games. We raided him the other day, and it was fantastic. He builds models. He's a really chill guy.
Yeah.
So let's
we got a lot of viewers.
Let's invade Strain Games with all of our viewers. So make some noise for Strain.
Yeah.
Spen, thank you very much for coming. I love having you. You're an awesome guy.
Really good fun.